Hello once again, fellow Star Trek fans. This video is a little sidetrack that I got. I actually got a request. Well, I had done videos on both of these ships. This is the Playmates, Romulan Bird of Prey. This came out in, I believe, 1994. And the Diamond Select Romulan Bird of Prey is the new one. This came out last year, I believe. 2018 release, I believe. And I got asked to do a comparison of the two ships. So that's what I'm going to do for you. We're going to compare the 1995 version from Playmates to the 2018 version of Diamond Select. We can start with this one. Let me make sure you can see that. Let me fix the camera. This came out in 1994. Star Trek Romulan Bird of Prey. This is by Playmates. This one's got the collector series. If you can see that, I'm going to put up pictures of them. This is collector series edition number 0022637. And it's actually marketed as the Neutral Zone Incursion Craft. Let me see if... Like I said, I'm going to put up pictures because there's a glare from the light. You can see the box is a pretty cool shape. It's got kind of the corners are missing in the front, make it look different. You can see the box art. It's got the photon torpedo, well, their disruptor, and it's got the nacelles, the Romulan Bird of Prey. Over on the back, you can see it comes with its own stand, and you can see the engine nacelles light up. The impulse engines light up. It's got the Romulan display stand and the plasma torpedo launcher in the front. I don't think that lights up, but I don't remember. We'll have to find out. From the Starfleet Historical Database Memory, Alpha Subject, Romulan Bird of Prey. After 100 years of peace, the Romulan Star Empire in 2266 violated the treaty at Alderaan by sending a warship across Neutral Zone to attack Federation outposts. The Romulan warship was called the Bird of Prey because of its distinctive Reptorian artwork emblazoned on its keel. Although the ship's speed was limited to impulse power, it was equipped with a cloaking device that allowed it to move stealthily from one target to another. It also had a powerful plasma torpedo weapon called a planetary bombardment, or for attacking other starships. The plasma weapon required so much power that the Bird of Prey had to decloak the fire. During a brief alliance with the Klingon Empire, the Bird of Prey was replaced with Klingon battlecruisers capable of warp speed. The Klingons incorporated cloaking technology into their own Bird of Prey circa 2285. So that being said, you can see the box art in the back, a little bit of details about the ship on the sides, and I will put up, this by the way, stock number 16126. I will put up photographs for you guys to see. So that's Playmates. Keep in mind that's 1994. Okay, now we move ahead to 2018. This is Diamond Select. The Diamond Select Starship series, celebrating 50 years of Star Trek. This is the Romulan Bird of Prey. Shows you the front of the ship. It's all clear plastics. You can actually see the model. It shows you on the sides of what it does. Again, I'll put up pictures of this. You know, the sound effects, the dialogue from the show, which is really cool. On the back, it's got a nice picture of the ship itself, the model, and a little bit of history from Diamond Select. The length is 68 meters. The wingspan is 90 meters. It's got 5 decks. It's got a crew of 150, and its maximum speed is warp 4. The Romulan Star Empire has had a long antagonistic relationship with Earth, and then the United Federation of Planets. After war broke out in the 22nd century, the Romulan Neutral Zone was established, isolating the Empire from the Federation. Over a century later, the Romulans sent small maneuverable ships known as Bird of Prey to do their distinctive underbelly markings to attack Federation outposts, reigniting hostilities. With its advanced plasma torpedoes as well as the cloaking device that renders it virtually invisible, a single bird of prey, if not a match, then certainly would be worthy opponent for a Constitution-class Federation starship. And that is what the episode, Balance of Terror, let me make sure that this is in frame, from the Star Trek original series, that's what the subject matter is. After a peace treaty with the Romulans had been long-standing, the Enterprise is dispatched to investigate the outposts being destroyed and being attacked by a vessel. One of the outposts, before it's destroyed, manages to get a signal to the Enterprise, and we see what the ship looks like for the first time as it fires the plasma weapon, and it ultimately destroys that outpost too. And at the investigation, the Enterprise heads to the scene, and that's when they actually have contact with Romulans for the first time, and they find out that Romulans look like Vulcans. Now that makes one of the crewmen, Styles, Mr. Styles, aggressive towards Mr. Spock, thinking that Mr. Spock is a spy. Of course, we know that that's ridiculous. Anyway, that's the series episode that this was based on. So now we have 1994 and 2018. So what I'm going to do is, again, let me make sure it's in shot. What I'll do is I'll take them both out and I'll put them on stands and I'll show you guys the ships themselves. Okay, so I took them out of the box and I put them side by side. Now I can show you guys, I put batteries in them. Incidentally, what I do is, with all the collectibles that I get, I take them out, I do a video on them to show you guys how cool they are, and then I take the batteries out and I put them back in a box with all the stuff, all the paperwork, and I put it back the way it was originally packaged. Now the Playmates, like I said, came out in 1995. And some of the paperwork that came with the Playmates, let me show you. Again, I'll put pictures up of the instructions. It shows you where the batteries go. It shows you how to put the stand together briefly. It shows you what some of the things do, the buttons, the bridge, interior sound, phasers, photon torpedoes, and the cloaking sound. And then it gives you like a blueprint kind of instruction sheet. Again, I'll put up a picture so that it looks better. You can pause it and check it out. And shows you the parts of the ship. The power generator, where the cloaking device is, the underbelly. The plasma cannon, the impulse units, the bridge, and so on. So, the ship itself, as you see, has more of a screen-like. Let me move the Diamond Select one aside for a minute so it doesn't get knocked over. The Playmates one has more of a screen, the way it looked on screen. The base, I actually like the base better for the Playmates. I think it's really cool looking. I'll put a picture up of just the base part, and it looks pretty cool. For the ship itself, let me take it off the stand for you. It has a couple pins to guide it in, and it's got the shape that guides in so you can see where it's going. It takes 3 AA batteries, and the speaker is located on the bottom of the ship. You can see the nacelles, front and the back. I don't think the back lights up, but we'll find out in a minute. This one has buttons on top of the bridge area for the different sounds, and a plasma cannon in front, you can see. So I'm going to put it back on the stand, and then I'm going to run through the sounds that it makes for you. Make sure you can see it. So The lighting is pretty cool. The nacelles look really good. But that is the only thing that lights up. The backs of the nacelles do not light up, and the bottom of the ship does not light up. Interesting, the eagle, it's not a decal, it's actually engraved into the ship, and it's actually painted on. Or, I say eagle, it's a bird of prey on Romulus. And the plasma cannons do not flash when fired. But it's still pretty cool. And a Star Trek fan should probably have this in their collection, especially if you're like me and the original series is your favorite. That being said, that's the Playmates. Again, be kind when you're judging it, please, because remember, this came out in 1994. Remember, in 1994, you know, the electronics were pretty much well behind what they are today, so giving that into account, I think this is still a pretty cool ship. So we move on, we flash forward to 2018, and we get the Diamond Select ship. Make sure you can see that. With the Diamond Select ship, what I'm thinking anyway is the Playmates had more of a look for what it looked like on screen. The Diamond Select ship has more of the look of what the actual studio model looked like. And when it was lit up and put in front of the green screen, it looked like it was white, but it was not. It was actually gray. And I do believe they took this off the model. The nacelles on this one, like the Diamond Select, light up. But this one's got a lot more sound effects, and it's got movie phrases from Mark Leonard, first introduced to us as a Romulan, before he became Spock's father's Ambassador Sarek of Vulcan later in the series. The stand, it's got the shark fin. You just slide it into the base. When it comes to the base, I actually like the Playmates version better, like I had said earlier, because I think it just looks more Romulan, if that makes any sense. Anyway, you can see the detailing. Let me take it off really quick. The bottom of the ship has a little hole where you can put the pin, the little ball swivel pin, into the little hole. On the inside, it takes 3 AA batteries like the Playmates version, and it's got a switch on this one that shows you can go from off to play mode to standard mode, or try me mode. You can see the windows are pretty cool, the detail, and it's actually a decal that's on this ship, as opposed to it being etched in the other ship and being painted. And this one has no buttons. You can see to get the sounds, you push down on the fin, and you have more buttons up top. So let me go ahead, I'm going to put it back on a stand for you, and I'll run through the sounds that it makes, because it does make a lot of sounds, and it does light up quite a bit. It's a really, really awesome ship. It's got a little flat part where you gotta... Alright, so let me show you guys what this one does. Let me zoom in a little bit for you.
I find myself wishing for destruction before we can return. Its commander is not one to repeat a mistake. Continue evasive maneuvers. The Earth's commander will follow, he must. And when he attacks, we will destroy him. Escape maneuver 1, quickly! Evasive action.
You can see the phaser cannon lights up.
Let's study the enemy. See weakness. If I were their commander, that is what I would do. It is good we approach suddenly back upon our adversary. We will attack, but on my order. Perhaps we can yet save your praetor's pride for him. Your carelessness might have ended this glorious mission. I regret that we meet in this way. You and I are of a kind, in a different reality. I could have called you friend. We are creatures of duty, Captain. I have lived my life by it. Just one more duty to perform. Activate our cloak. Divert all power to weapons. I find myself wishing for destruction before we can return.
So as you can see, this one has a lot more to offer, electronic-wise. The front nacelles light up, the windows of the ship actually light up, and I think the back of the nacelles light up as well.
Commander
Yes.
is not one to repeat a mistake. Continue evasive maneuvers.
And as I pointed out, I don't know if you saw it or not, the phaser cannons actually light up when the plasma unit is fired.
The Earth Commander will follow. He must. And when he attacks, we will destroy him. Escape maneuver 1, quickly!
And one cool feature it has also is when you hold the fin down, it makes the bridge sounds with the lights. The Romulan bridge, that is. Let me show you the detail. And you push it down again, and now sounds go off and you just have the lights that stay on. So that's the Diamond Select version, and the Diamond Select version comes with paperwork as well. You get to see the Diamond Select kind of catalog. It shows you different things from Diamond Select. And it also comes with instructions. There's no blueprint for this one, like there was in the Playmates version. But this one has the Romulan bird of prey, and like I always say, I'll put up pictures for you guys just to show you the instruction sheet, so you can pause the video if you want, check it out. So that is the comparison between the Diamond Select and the Playmates. Size-wise, they're pretty similar, although the Playmates is actually bigger. The Playmates, let's see, is just, well, the widest part is approximately 13 inches, whereas the Diamond Select is, it's about 10.5 inches, and the widest point from the fin to the front is about 9 inches, and on the Diamond Select, oh, it's the same thing, about 9 inches. You would think that the Diamond Select one would be more screen accurate because they took the measurements exactly from the model. Let me get the camera so I can show you both of the models, get them in shot. But that, my friends, I hope that satisfied your curiosity between the two. Now what I'm hoping, and if there's already one out, then somebody out there, please comment, please tell me that it's around. I don't remember Playmates making a Klingon bird of prey, or a Klingon ship. They did the Romulan. They did the Romulan warbird from Star Trek: The Next Generation. I'm talking about an original series Klingon electronic starship, the Klingon D7 battlecruiser. I don't think Playmates made that from the original series. As far as I know, Diamond Select does not make one, a D7 electronic from the original series. I'm hoping that they do. Diamond Select makes a great bird of prey, the newer Romulan bird of prey. I made a couple of videos on those from Playmates and from Diamond Select. Maybe that would be a good future video to compare those two. But I would love for them to come out with a Romulan D7 electronic. That'd be really cool. Anyway, that being said, this is the side-by-side comparison. My friend, I hope this satisfies your curiosity. And if anyone else wants to see different comparisons or different things of what I have to offer, then by all means let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm still working on the Star Trek, the motion picture 1350 USS Enterprise. I just finished the saucer pylon, and I'm putting some finishing touches on a base that I scratch built. And that's turning out to be a real project. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, but that'll be out. I'm working on that. And I think the next parts of the ship that I'm actually going to work on is actually putting the secondary hull together. Getting it ready so I can start the pylons, the nacelles. So that's where I'm at with that model, and I'm very much in a hurry to see the conclusion of that model. And I thank you guys, as usual, for watching my videos, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again. Live long and prosper.